Hey, what's up guys, your boy Joseph. I'm back with another video, and we got some big news that everyone been waiting on for a long time to happen. We got our balance changes now with the recent, brawl talk that happened. Everyone was like, where is the balance changes? Well, chat, here they are. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to like, share, subscribe. But we got balance changes, we got Bonnie Rework, we got Pam Buff, we got hypercharged nerfs, we got a lot of things to get into. Let's hop straight into it. Hopping straight into it. First things first. Can we clap it up for actually giving a damage buff to Pam? Like, Pam got something this update. She could actually become a decent brawler again. 520 to 600. I think that's like per projectile or something like that. Or I don't know. I would have to see it in game for tomorrow because this update will be dropping for tomorrow on Wednesday. So I'm going to have to be seeing that. Other than that, that's amazing. That's amazing because Pam already got the health. She already got the good amount of HP. She just lacked in the damage. It was just scrappy. It felt like you're like punching someone with like I don't know, like with paper. So anyways, we got a Willow buff as well. Her HP buff. I don't really think an HP buff was really the concern with Willow. I think it's just her lack of damage as well as Pam. But HP buff, it is a buff at the end of the day. So maybe that'll make her stronger against other throwers possibly, but it'll still be getting clapped by aggressors when she does not have her super. And another HP buff for Jessie. Now that's kind of interesting. Jessie, I feel like she was really balanced. I don't really think we needed a buff or nerf for a brawler like Jessie. Brawl like Jessie and Penny and BB, I feel like those brawlers don't really need buffs or anything because they're so simple and unique. But another buff that I'm actually kind of scared about. We got reload speed on Miko plus 7.7%. Now I don't know like the math mechanical, like down to the minute how that helps, but plus 7.7% feels like that's like a good about a plus. Like, so are we just gonna be spamming Mikos now? Like, if I pick two squishy brawlers in ranked, will I have to deal with the Miko attack and with him just being infuriating? Am I gonna be able to even fight against him? I don't know. Hopefully I do not know. Hopefully I don't have to deal with that. It is supposed to make him a little bit better because he is kind of underwhelming, especially when he's going up against tanks. So I get that, but let's be careful what we're doing here now, Brawl Stars. All right, now we got heal reduction by Crow, 40% to 60%. Am I just dumb or I just don't know what that means? Like, wait. Hold on. Heal reduction, 40% to 60%. Is that his? I think that's the overall his healing faster. Okay, so I think it takes less time. I think I like that. I think that would be good for Crow. Crow needed something. He was like literally useless. I had a Crow in ranked yesterday on stream and literally could not do anything against like three of the brawlers who were going up against. He couldn't, like, his super, nothing was working. Like, he literally just had no impact in the video game. But here's the big controversy thing. We have the biggest thing happening on this balance changes, I believe. I feel like it's Bonnie. Super lets you return to cannon right after landing. So usually with Bonnie, you'd be jumping on people, then you would die 2 seconds after. That's what made her so trash. That's what made her so predictable. And then she's pretty slow and then hits one shot at a time. Honestly, they need to give her at least 2 shots. Like, they need to give her the Lily treatment. Remember, Lily used to only be 1 shot. She needs the 2 shots. 2 shots for Bonnie, and then a rework like this would push her really good. She'll become a very versatile brawler, a really good brawler in my opinion. This, I'm not sure if it's enough. I could be wrong, but I'm not sure if it's enough to make her like even viable because she's not even viable yet. And then we got our last buff of the day. We have Meg movement speed plus 6.5. I don't remember Meg being slow. Like, I feel like she was decent speed. Like, I don't feel like that was her problem. I could be wrong, but if she's just moving like a speedster now, like, that's actually going to be an issue, and that she could be running down people in knockout because there's a lot of snipers and squishies that are played in knockout. So that might put her in a meta in like where she's absolutely favorable. But now we're gonna hop straight into some beautiful nerfs. All right, and I knew this one was coming. The Buster nerf from 10,000 to 9,600. That's not actually a bad nerf in my opinion. I mean, he got his hypercharge, he got his love, and he's been under the radar and been really good for such a long time that eventually they were gonna have to give him a nerf. So understandable, 100%. I love this Stu hypercharge nerf though. The 33. Dang. Wait. Dang, that charge rate is so bad. 33.33. Dang, that's like, dang, you won't be getting his hypercharges like nowhere near as quick now. Like, that's a big number. Wow. Okay, they just shut up Stu. All right, Stu might be back to being skilled. All right, because before, once you get his hypercharge, you can spam up in people's faces. It was his mutation. It was crazy. We got Mandy's charge rate, which I actually like, again, 12.5, because now Mandy could take some kind of skill. You gotta hit your shots to get her super quicker, you know, and you're playing a game like Bounty Knockout. The game is going by fast, so if you're hitting your shots, you get rewarded. If you don't get rewarded. It was too quick. It was too quick for her to get her super, especially when you get your super in like, what, 4 shots, and then you hit your super, maybe you hit 2 targets, you already got your hypercharge. Yeah, and then we got Chester. I like this as well because it was a problem with Chester where he's not versing tank brawlers, but yeah, he's getting his hypercharge so quickly. If he's versing tank brawlers, he should get his hypercharge quickly. That's how I firmly believe. But if he's versing another anti-tank or another control brawler, he should not be getting his hypercharge that quickly against them, especially if they're not that much of, they don't have that much HP. It's just too broken. And then nice, I like this as well. This old man is getting a cooldown from 14 to 18 seconds. Byron, well deserved, because literally they were just spamming that gadget out and it was impossible to miss, and they were just very no skilled about it. And I'm glad they're nerfing these gadgets down, because with the gadget rework, it's really opened up a lot of brawlers being no skill, a lot of gadget stars inside of ranked. Especially we got a cooldown on Angelo's one. Personally, I don't really think that was that necessary, but then again, it is what it is. I could absolutely live with that. We got a cooldown on Gray's one. I was actually having so much fun with this gadget, but now it's 23%. That's not that bad. Extra 3 seconds, it's not that bad in my opinion. No, this is bad. This is a bad nerf in my opinion. Meeple nerf. They nerf Meeple, bro. They nerf Meeple. And Meeple's so underrated, and he's so good. And they probably nerfed him because of professional play. Because in pro play, he's a beast. Meeple's really good. He is like 2 of his gadgets are probably like top 20 gadgets in the game. So for having that for one brawler, I would understand they nerf something like his damage. I mean, he's still going to be good. He's still going to be versatile. And then here comes the onslaught of this Lumi nerfs. All right, we got Lumi HP nerf from 6,000 to 5,000 to 600. So overall, not that bad. If you slap on the damage gear, you can't be that bad. But I love this cooldown. I love this. It could have been longer. If it was 25 seconds, I would not be mad. Why did that gadget feel like she could get it? And the same thing with Carl's. And I could see that Carl got nerfed as well, but I just don't see what it is. Bro, she was able to just spam out and to have those mini Lou supers everywhere. Like, it was so annoying. It was so control based. And there's nothing you could have done about it. And then we got B 20 to 24 seconds. I don't know. I feel like after they nerfed it the first time, I don't think it deserved the 24 seconds in my opinion. And then we got an Ollie ban. No, they're banning my boy Ollie. Not Ollie ban, Ollie nerf. 11.2 to 10.6. That's actually a decent size one too. That's a decent size nerf. All right. I mean, he's still going to be very versatile. He's still going to be very strong. It's just going to be less tanky, but at the same time, he doesn't. He'll still be good. You know, he'll still find his way in the meta. And then we got, last but not least, we got the Carl damage nerf to the gadget, which I'm very happy for. Because it's so annoying when people don't play a brawler usually, and then all of a sudden he's just had the most no skill mechanic, and now you see Carl in every ranked game just with people just spamming it out. It's just so toxic, and there's nothing you could do about it. He gets fire gadgets and he just 4K to your forehead. I don't need that. So 740 to 600 per tick, I think that's gonna help us a lot. That should help us and boost it a lot. With that being said, we also got one more thing to show for you guys, which is I find is absolutely hilarious. We got the tall queen will be back. So the community has been on fire for the past week about this, with Melodie getting a bobblehead and no longer being tall. Brawl Stars actually reverted. So if the community wants something and is enraged about something, like, they'll do it. I mean, like, no one really asked for the nerf in the first place, so I don't understand why Brawl Stars does that. Like, I'll never understand that. Like, they do things no one asks for. And it's like, everyone's like, we never asked for it. Why would you do that? And it's like, they don't even consult, but I guess it's their game. So we'll be reverting the changes to Melodie's game model in an upcoming maintenance. We're still making a minor fix to her neck, which has a random quadrilateral effect will increase the size of her. Okay. I thought Brawl Stars was a children game. But with that being said, make sure to like, share, subscribe, join the Slam Army. We are out of here, okay?